J'ai besoin de la lune pour lui parler la nuit. J'ai besoin du soleil pour me chauffer la vie. J'ai tant besoin de toi, tout à côté.
I'm a student at Montreal University at the Continuing Education faculty, and I'm also a General Secretary for the Association of Continuing Education Faculty, which we are 16,000 students, and I'm also the President of the Quebec Federation for Adult University Students. So my federation is regrouping 5 students association, and we are spokesmen to the government, and especially the Minister of Education, for us to say what we think about what are the Quebec's policy and financing towards the adult education, and mostly for adult education and university. Since about 5 years, they try to raise our students' fees, and it's not true, because they were saying that because students are workers, 80% of our members are women. And but saying that because they work, they have the capacity to pay their students' fees, it's not true. Since 40% of them earn less than 30,000 a year, and about 25% it's less than 10,000 a year. So it's not true because they work that they could afford the students' fees. So we're there to speak with the government, but we also there to involve the government in the preoccupation about the adult education accessibility. That's first thing that I do as president of the federation. For my association at Montreal University, we give services to our member because since they study part-time, most of them studies at night, weekends, they have special needs for services, special needs to complete their studies. So we're there to help them getting success through their studies, and convince the university and our faculty to put on some services. And I give you as an example, new students who comes and start their studies, we teach them how to prepare for their work, to prepare to the exam, how to facilitate the reading. So it's all tools that we give to the students to make sure that not only we accept them, but we are doing everything to help them finish their objectivity as to get a certificate or an attestation. Well, my first participation was at Nairobi. It was really a shock for me to discover how well we are if we compare ourselves towards other country, and it makes me very, very sad to see how it works in other country. And as we say, sometimes when we compare, we're glad, but doesn't mean that because we have maybe better things that we cannot share them and try to involve the others to how we do things, to give them some link, so that was my first impression, my first participation in Nairobi. I was shocked that university is almost impossible for an adult because the first things that they have to do, it's at least finish the secondary level and to learn how to write and read. So it really makes me think with my colleagues after that we have to share more with the other country. When I was in Malmö, it was more with the European representation, and also there I was really sad and shocked that the adult was not the possibility for the adult to get to higher education for university was not as easy as we have here, and that's where we start in saying we have to tell the rest of the world that it's possible if the government wants to make it possible. Because for here in Quebec, in Canada, when a part-time student, an adult, goes to university, the government pays. So if the government wouldn't pay, we wouldn't be 100,000 students part-time at night. So we have to convince the government to invest, because it's an investment for a society, to make sure that those adults could get through the highest level of education. It's good for the economy, it's good for the society, and it's good for the person, because with this, the person could be very free to give back to the society. So now what we try to do as most is to not preach, but to how would say in English, to tell what we do here, how we do it, how it's possible, and if some of the country thinks that it's good and they share it and they make pressure to the government, maybe we will live in a better world, and also we will have more adult at the highest education level.